Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Kevin with Hidden Heights Farm, and today it is a beautiful warm 88-degree day here in northeast Oklahoma. Prime, middle of spring, everything's blooming out. Can't get any better than this except this 40-mile-per-hour wind we got going on. It's crazy. Sorry about the wind. I know it's probably picking up on this mic pretty bad, but so most of you know with springtime comes a lot of good things, but also brings a lot of bad things. And if you guys have been following my channel, and if you are familiar with one of our livestock guardian dogs, Bear, which is the white Great Pyrenees we have, you guys know that he just got over having the disease tick fever from being bit by a tick back in the fall time. He just got over his antibiotics a couple weeks ago, 21 days of that, and we don't want to go through that again. So today, what we're going to do, we've started seeing ticks, and we should have already had this done, but we just got these in the mail. I ordered them online because it's a little bit cheaper. First of all, got the Bravecto chew pills. These last up to 12 weeks for flea and tick prevention, and also got the Seresto collars, and these last up to 8 months for fleas and 4 months for ticks. So we're going to go ahead and give them both. The vet approved it. He said, yeah, they're two different medicines. It won't affect their organs or anything. It's perfectly safe. So we want to be extra careful. We don't want to go through what we just went through with Bear and have another episode of any of our dogs getting that tick fever again from tick bites. And it also does help with lice and fleas as well, which we haven't had a problem with, but still it's just an extra protection. And we also give our inside dog Skeeter, our little black schnauzer, the Bravecto pills. We don't put the collar on Skeeter because if you have small children, they don't recommend any children touching those collars because it is poison. So we don't do that for Skeeter, but we do give him the Bravecto pills, and he never has a flea on him from going outside or anything else. And as you know, we do live here in the country in northeast Oklahoma. Tons of wildlife, deer, squirrels, things that do carry parasites like fleas and ticks, so they're always going to be in our yard and such. So we try to stay proactive on that. But I'm going to go try to get this collar on Daisy first and give her the Bravecto chew tablet before I feed them, and then we'll try to do Bear after that. Alright, so I brought a treat. I'm going to try to give her a treat first because I don't know if she'll actually eat this Bravecto tablet. I don't know what it tastes like. If it tastes like medicine or what. So we'll see if we can't trick her here. Alright. Hold on, sis. Hold on. Yeah, I know you want this bad, don't you? Alright. Let me show you what this looks like. It's like a little cookie or something. I don't know what it tastes like. It don't smell too great, but see if she'll eat it. So far, so good. Good girl, you ate it up. Alright, hold on, you can have another dog one. Good girl. I come in the barn because it's so windy out there. I didn't want it to blow my tripod over. Hopefully these goats don't knock it over. And there goes one now trying to rub on them already. So we have used these Seresto collars in the past, and we didn't think they worked. They are pretty expensive, but what was wrong is we didn't put them on tight enough. If you don't put them on tight enough, they don't get enough contact with their hair that it doesn't spread like it's supposed to. And on the instructions it says to try to leave 2 fingers in between. And these are designed to be able to break away from the dog's own strength if they get caught or anything. Alright, there you go, girl. Yeah, now you want your belly rubbed, right? Good girl. Alright. Alright, let's go get Bear done. So the real test will be to see if Bear will eat the Bravecto peel. He's really picky on stuff, as you guys have known. And again, I apologize for this wind. It is crazy out here. Bear, buddy, I got a treat for you. Come here, Bear, I got a treat for you. You want this? Let's see if you'll eat a dog bone first. Here, eat the dog bone. Eat the dog bone. You don't want it? Huh. See how picky he is? Won't even eat a dog bone. Come on, boy. You want this instead? Let's see if it tastes any better. Here you go. Here. Yeah, he won't eat it out of my hand, but as soon as I set it on the ground, he sure enough sticks it in his mouth. Here. And you want to be careful about the dosage on here. I think there's only like 2 different dosages, but they're pretty clear. You want to make sure your dog's within that weight range before you give it to him. Alright, so he ate that. Now I'll do the collar. And like I said, guys, this stuff is not real cheap, but I think we had over $300 in vet bills just from that tick bite that Bear got last fall, or this winter. So a little bit of prevention is very well worth it, and plus, if it will keep your animals from getting sick from that disease, then it's really worth it. You another dog bone? Here you go. Make sure it ain't too tight. Alright, there you go, buddy. Good boy. Good boy. Here's your bone. Here. Alright, so that's all done. So I ordered those products off of CanadaPetCare.com. That was the cheapest place I found it, although the shipping did take a little bit longer because it had to go through customs. But I'm glad to get that done. Like I said, the ticks are out and we don't want to go through that again. So let's go feed these animals. Everybody's got to fight over food. So if you checked out my last video I posted, me and my daughter Kaya built some raised beds this last weekend. Well, we were going to make the super soil like Bumblebee Junction talks about on his channel. We were going to try to make it this upcoming weekend, and like I said, today the temperature is 88. Thursday night, I think the lows in the 30s, like 36 degrees, and the high is like 44. And this weekend it's not going to be very warm, and it's supposed to rain all weekend, believe it or not. So, just gotta roll with the punches sometimes and get things done. Alright guys, so in a few more days the turkey eggs are supposed to hatch. At least 2 of them that I put in with the first batch that I thought were fertile could hatch, so possibly this Sunday we might have 2 baby turkeys. So I'll have to keep you guys updated. But in the meantime, over here in the turkey pen, I noticed Mama hen has finally set on a clutch of eggs, and she's been keeping them nice and warm. So she's sitting on, I think, about 13 eggs. Hopefully she gets some of those hatched out as well. So guys, I'm going to try to hide behind this truck so I can try to finish this video up here for you guys. Maybe you can actually hear me a little bit more. Basically, I just want to make this video and showing you guys what we do for our dogs for the tick prevention, which, as you know, last year we used the same products and it worked all year long until the winter time. I guess we didn't give our dog the extra treatment in the fall or winter time because you just don't expect ticks to be out in the winter, and we didn't give our dogs that tick prevention in the winter time, and you know, Bear got bit and got the tick Rocky Mountain spotted fever disease or whatever it was that he got from the tick bite, and expensive vet bills, blood tests, lab tests, and then the medicine and the everything else that goes along with it. You know, him just being sick and not being able to protect our animals, that was bad enough. So this year we got to stay on top of that. If you guys got dogs that live outside and have ticks, just try to stay on top of it, because you don't want to go through like what we did. It's hard enough on them, and then you having to give them medicine, you know, 5 pills every day for that size of dog. It wears you down a little bit, and just something extra that you don't need to do. And yes, that tick prevention that actually works, you know, they are a little bit more expensive, but they're tried and true. If you get online and do the reviews, that stuff really works. So that's why we're going with both the Bravecto and the Seresto collars and the Bravecto pills, or whatever you call those. So if you guys got any questions on the treatments that I just gave our dogs, or about Bear getting the tick fever this last winter, you can email me. I'll put my email address down below, or just leave a comment, and we can chat about it or whatever. You know, I don't want anyone else to have to go through what we went through with Bear, because as you guys know, I tried to video some of it in the vlog of how brutal it was on him, especially in the winter time, you know, and don't want anyone else to have to go through it, like I said. But yeah, see this fence behind me, all the leftover stuff I need to haul off and get rid of. And hopefully pretty soon me and my wife can get this garden, these raised garden beds that we built, hopefully we can get them filled up with some of the super soil and get some plants planted in them. It's almost the middle of April and we don't have any garden plants out. And I think our plan for the garden that we usually have, that is in the ground that I tilled up with the tractor, I think we're going to try to plant just corn in that. So I don't know, we need to figure it out, because it's time to get stuff in the ground, even though Thursday night is supposed to be near freezing temperatures. Hopefully it don't get there, because like, you know, if you've been following the channel, all of our fruit trees are bloomed out right now, or has already bloomed out, and we don't want to lose any of the fruit. So hopefully the weather stays warm. Like today it's 88 degrees, amazing, but really high south winds. But it's springtime, so it's to be expected, and tornadoes are to be expected. Like I said in one of my videos before, tornadoes and ticks is one thing you can always expect in the summer or springtime in Oklahoma. But guys, thanks for watching this video. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and we'll see you next time.